I'm on my way to something new, and so are they, and so are you. Back to a time we all went through, leaving the grown-up times behind. Put in reverse, go back in time, waking up stories that turn blind. Will you follow tomorrow on a route, round in circles, turn around, we need a boot. Throw your sorrows, be prepared to put on mute. Universal, there's no limit in your suit. Oh Vienna, my, we come in line with all your beauty, passing by with a particular smile. You shake my mind, you turn back stories from that time when all our nights were ending bright. Your white facades in morning light. Oh Vienna, my, we come in line, Vienna, my. You shake my mind, you're a living thing. With all the streets that are so bright, you wouldn't need a morning light, moving along from side to side. When our dreams will start to fade, I'll make the call and take that train. Too many memories remain. Will you follow tomorrow on a route, round in circles, turn around, we need a boot. Throw your sorrows, be prepared to put on mute. Universal, there's no limit in your suit. Oh Vienna, my, we come in line with all your beauty, passing by with a particular smile. You shake my mind, you turn back stories from that time when all our nights were ending bright. Your white facades in morning light. Oh Vienna, my, we come in line, Vienna, my. You shake my mind, you're a living thing. Will you follow tomorrow on a route, universal, there's no limit in your suit.
In the morning, as we lay in this bed, I see a peaceful silhouette and gently kiss your forehead. It's nothing that I could see coming, it's nothing that I could predict. Call it fate, call it destiny, but this moment is perfect. Oh, love I'd never known, so I call your heart. be a fool to let you go. 10:30 in the evening, as we look at the stars, I see a perfect silhouette. I can't believe this life is ours. It's everything I could have hoped for. It's everything I could have dreamed. I do my best to not let you down. I hold you in high esteem. Oh, love I'd never known, so I call your heart home. No, this time has shown that I won't last if I'm alone. And I'd be a fool to let you go. Oh, love I'd never known, so I call your heart home. No, this time has shown that I won't last if I'm alone. And I'd be a fool to let you go. Love I'd never known, so I call your heart home. No, this time has shown that I won't last if I'm alone. And I'd be a fool to let you go.
So here we are, just passing time, and all we are is all we need. Wasting space, our disgrace, and all we are is all we need. All we are is all we need. And as we drive on winter roads, all we are is all we need. Summer days so far away, but all we are is all we need. All we are is all we need. Oh. So where were you when things were blue, when all we are is all we need? Cigarettes and rum and Jack, when all we are is all we need. All we are is all we need. Oh, oh, oh. We are is all we need. We are is all we need. All we are is all we need. You're everything I'll ever need. All we are is all we need.
would you come out of your house? I've been waiting long to see you understand. Your eyes are turning white. You have grown without the light, but your garden can't keep up without your hand. So give up your hand. For once in your life, just pretend that it's alright. If you spill your glass, we'll get another round. Your fears are our predictions, and reality is fiction. Trees don't fall when no one is around, so don't stick around. For once in your life, would you sing along my lines and remind me why we ever tried at all? You sense us in submission. You can ask but never listen. Only one of us is stuck behind a wall, so go climb the wall. For once in my life, I would open up that shrine, but I threw the key away along your lies. You asked me to try, but a poetry kind of guy. You need, but I don't need no surprise, so I'm not surprised. For once in my life, just for once I realize the ship I sailed was only built for one. I ask you to try when I ask you not to cry. Sing, take me to a place she'll never find. I head for the wind, I forget about your sins. There's nothing else we ever could have done, so let us be done. Let us be done. Let us be done.
It's just a bad kind of season. There's no rhyme and or reason. It's just a bad kind of season. Bad, 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 bad kind of season. Bad, 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 bad kind of season. bad kind of season. Bad, 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 bad kind of season. Bad, 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 bad kind of season. Bad.
I don't need an anchor like the one around your ankle. I know how to drown on my own. I don't have the time to waste sleeping in the depths, down where all your days disappear. I don't have the heart to stay the same place all my life. I don't have the heart to leave you here. You said I don't need your worries, I'm doing just alright. Well, alright is the loneliest word. Say you haven't changed, but I see it in your eyes, a color I have not seen there before. I don't have the heart to stay the same place all my life. I don't have the heart to leave you here. I don't have the words to say to make you come around. Maybe you just have to cut the chain. Honey, you just have to cut the chain. Baby, you just have to cut the chain. Darling, you just have to cut the chain.
I feel love bursting at the seams, a warmth I've not felt before. Love permeates my dreams like waves crashing into the shore. A hand can only be held by so many hands. You're two in mine, and I don't need no other place. Oh, you're painting me a picture of the perfect life. How can a simple man like me return the favor? I feel love bursting at the seams, a new world I'm ready to explore. Love illuminates my dream, I see you like I've never seen before. A hand can only be held by so many hands. You're two in mine, I don't need no other place. the perfect life. How can a simple man like me return the favor? Oh, painting me a picture of the perfect life. How can a simple man like me return the favor? Return the favor.
1, 2, 3.
If I had a girl like Emily, if I had a girl like Emily, I'd smile all the time, I'd be as happy as can be. If I had a girl like Emily, if I was the boy to make her laugh, if I was the boy to make her laugh, I'd cherish every moment, Lord, I'd take a photograph. If I was the boy to make her laugh, if I was the one she called a night, if I was the one she called a night, we'd talk for hours and hours until the morning light. I was the one she called a night. If I had a girl like Emily, if I had a girl like Emily, I'd smile all the time, I'd be as happy as could be. If I had a girl like Emily. If I was the one to dry her tears, if I was the one to dry her tears, Lord, I would comfort her until her mind was well and clear. If I was the one to dry her tears, she was the girl to wear my ring. If she was the girl to wear my ring, I'll love her forever, Lord, I'd treat her like a queen. She was the girl to wear my ring. Oh, if I had a girl like Emily, if I had a girl like Emily, I'd smile all the time, be as happy as could be. If I had a girl like Emily, if I had a girl, would if I had a girl, if I had a girl like Emily.
Out on the wall night, the moon's high. Out on the wall night, and the moon is mine. Won't you pick me by surprise. Won't you take me by surprise? Going around town, wandering about, going around town, I'm wandering without. Won't you take me by surprise? Won't you take me by surprise? Desert, I need water. I'm in your desert and I need your water. Won't you take me by surprise? Won't you take me by surprise?
told me there were always blue skies coming. Well, I tried and failed to make it through the grey. And I've never been more tired, but I'll keep running. 'Cause I've been told tomorrow brings another day. There's a whisper on the wind that keeps me going. It promises to lead the way back home. And I hope to God above that it keeps blowing. 'Cause I don't know if I can make it on my own. And oh, the fire burns and then it dies, but the embers draw me back to what I knew. And if we look back when we die at the life we left behind, I know, my dear, that all I'll see is you. There's a stranger staring at me from the mirror. He's foreign and familiar, all the same. And with each passing hour, it gets clearer that soon there will be no one left to blame. And oh, the fire burns and then it dies, but the embers draw me back to what I knew. And if we look back when we die at the life we left behind, I know, my dear, that all I'll see is you. Love will take your whole life if you let it. It'll lead you straight to heaven or to hell. But I think we give the devil too much credit for everything we're doing to ourselves. And oh, the fire burns and then it dies, but the embers draw me back to what I know. And if we look back when we die at the life we left behind, I know, my dear, that all I'll see is you.
Didn't get to sleep, saw the sunrise, and every little thing you said to me got stuck in my mind. Do you think of me? 'Cause I've been thinking of you. If you'd hold me again, Give me a sign. Give me a sign. 'Cause every little thing you said to me got stuck in my mind. So shine me a light. Give me a sign. Give me a sign. It was one love, then another. We got lost finding each other so deep. But your heart's held by another. I know I shouldn't, but I've got to see. If you think of me, 'cause I've been thinking of you. Oh, if you'd love me again, give me a sign. Give me a sign. 'Cause every little thing you said to me got stuck in my mind. So shine me a light. Give me a sign. And let me love you the way I need you to. And let me hold you, 'cause it feels so right. Do you think of me? 'Cause I've been thinking of you. If you'd hold me again, if you love me again, give me a sign. Give me a sign. 'Cause every little thing you said to me got stuck in my mind. So shine me a light. Give me a sign. Give me a sign. 'Cause every little thing you said to me. And if you want to spend a life with me, just give me a sign. Give me a sign. Give me a sign. Just give me a sign.
Praise the world and grow, and let your sorrow go. Face the day, embrace, repeat the sounding joy. I was afraid you would have stayed. Love go, my time is wearing thin. Praise the word of age, and let your sorrow go. Was it that I was ashamed? Who's to blame? Nobody cares. Still I stumble to ignore. Praise the work of age and let your sorrow go. For the worst mistake is to ever see you go.
Never saw it coming. You gave me all your love, then you started running and pulling back hard. Why'd you fly me in? Introduce me to your friends. Make me think that I could win with a losing hand. To let me down. Players gonna play, quitters gonna lose. Hate the game, dance the blues. I can't blame you. I've been in your shoes. That don't make the pain easy. You're paying dues. So let me down. Let me down easy. Heartbreaker, leave taker. Met my match. Won't you tell my maker to let me down? To let me down, let me down easy. You can't change a man that's made. Better off to spend your days spinning plates.
The bell rings, the taxi's at my door, and he's been waiting. Says he will wait no more in this house, and gave more than it took in these walls. Yeah, they bend rather than shook, and tomorrow became yesterday, and I never knew it would hurt this way, but it hurts this way. And I would be the first to say that I never been able to live my life in the shade of grey. There ain't no time for true lies, and there's no time for true lies. set for home, at least a home for now. At least a home somehow. And I don't have a thing worth saying, so I'm catching a cab with my packed bags at the break of day. And some maintain that things need saying, but there's nothing worthy of what you gave that ain't cliche. There ain't no time for true life. And there's no time for goodbye. And now I'm 10,000 feet above the city that we walked around. And I'm 10,000 feet above the strangers that we talked about. And I'm 10,000 feet above the things we'd whisper and things we'd shout. And I'm 10,000 feet, I'm flying high, I'm flying high. Puzzle pieces, I don't blame you. Who am I to make you feel second best? I try to be kind as my mother thinks me. Don't want to play you. If you let me try, I'll get us out this mess. I wanna be that simple thing, wanna make you smile, wanna tip your chin, wanna be the goosebumps on your skin. At the same time I admire you. You've got to forge your own fire. See the storm cloud, build your safe house. I can see how you need to keep me out. Buzzing through this life, just trying to do the thing that's right. All I'm thinking about right now is how to make your night. Buzzing through this life, just trying to do the thing that's right. All I'm thinking about right now is how to make your night. Buzzing through this life, just trying to do the thing that's right. All I'm thinking about right now is how to make your night. Buzzing through this life, just trying to do the thing that's right. All I'm thinking about right now is how to make your night.
just don't know. And you've got this feeling inside. Yeah, you've got this feeling inside your pretty mind. And darling, here we are at the end of our road. Just let me sit and watch the stars. But did we think that we'd go far? We're just broken hearts. Honey, it's alright. I swear I was electrified, but there's a numbness inside, and that's not a cure for a heart that was petrified. When you feel like you just can't feel, fun and games aren't quite the same. Rebuild the pieces that seem out of place, but it's all in vain. Honey, it's alright. I swear I was electrified, but there's a numbness inside, and that's not a cure for a heart that was petrified. Feel like the stones are just trying to trip me up, and I need someone to lighten this load, or I'll sit and watch the stars. Honey, it's alright. I swear I watch as you go into his arms. I know, you know that you're not home. You're not home. You're not and I hate to see you look at him. But I love to see you happy again. And I'm jealous of the way he knows exactly what to say to make you happy now. And I hate my myself to say, but I'm hoping for the day you come around. I watch as you go into his arms. I know you know that you're not home. You're not home. I watch as you go into his arms. I know you know that you're not home. You're not home. You're not home. And I hate to see you look like this. When you're wearing a smile, but I know it's tears. I'm just jealous of the way he knows exactly what to say to make you happy now. And I hate myself to say, but I'm waiting for the day you come around. I watch as you go to his arms. I know you know that you're not home. You're not home. I watch as you go to his arms. I know you know that you're not home. You're not home. You're not You can take the water, you can take the wine from our souls. You can drink it dry, or you can see the storms coming from the west. It's been howling for days. Or you can see the sun, yeah, it's leaving the bay. Save tomorrow or relive yesterday, or you can drown in sorrow and feel the pain, or you can see the storms coming from the west. It's been howling for days. You can see the sun, yeah, it's leaving the bay. see the sun, yet it's leaving the bay.
I've never seen nobody dance like you. In times like these I wonder if that's true. If you are lonely too, 'cause we've always been hopelessly fucked up. You used to be a model for magazines. Girl from Amsterdam, she kept me clean. I guess I should move away, 'cause in some sad way I'm already gone. It hits me when there's nothing left to give. In the ashes of my failures, there you live, ageless and possible. I'm watching you dancing in your prime. 20-some, frozen in time.
I think it is the time of year when promises are kept, the day that almost disappears when I barely slept. I wish that I could be around, but you're so hard to reach. Close to one means way too far from each. I think it is the time of year when feelings will be shared. For me that's more the time of fear. I realize that I'm scared.
I wish I could control my veins, my heart so hard to teach. Close to one means way too far from each. Close to one means way too far from each. I know it is the time of year when light comes from the ground, but even if I'm always there, I'm also not around. I wish I'd had a single time and once enough to preach. Close to one means way too far from each. Close to one means way too far from each. Close to one means way too far from each. Close to one means way too far from each.
Arms were always around you. My arms were always around you. You make me feel at home. This love it grows no matter.
I'm on my way to something new, and so are they, and so are you. Back to a time we all went through, leaving the grown-up times behind. Put in reverse, go back in time, waking up stories that turn blind. Will you follow tomorrow on a route round in?
Physically, and all that, but
Hold on, let me see. Try ask him again. I don't know. If
okay, Manny, can you hear me?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Okay, so that's me. Hold on.
I also wanted to thank the city of Seal Beach for allowing us to have our meeting here. Les was very instrumental in helping us because these are the same tables that they use for the alfresco dining.
After all the training and support, they're valued at about $50,000. So it was an incredible donation that students gave to me. So thank you very much to them. As far as things on the police side, we're very excited for summer. We're looking forward to a bunch of, hopefully a bunch of good business, a bunch of tourism coming back to Seal Beach, especially as some of the restrictions get lifted. I am excited to announce that we're selecting new officers for the community-oriented policing team. That's the team here on the beach during the summer months who you'll see up and down visiting all the businesses downtown and then patrolling the beach and going to other businesses and different shopping centers and networking with the chamber and all the business owners. So we're excited to make that selection, and that should be announced fairly soon. We'll do a press release, so look for that in the sun. Just a couple crime prevention tips. I want to remind people, especially as things start to get busy and open up, that you are our best partners and eyes and ears of the community. If you see anything in your businesses or your homes that you think is suspicious or looks out of place or you're not sure, just call us. There's literally no call too small for us, and we'll respond to every call for service. If it's a life or death emergency, call 911. Otherwise, call our non-emergency number. It's 562-594-7232, and we'll send that out if you don't already have it, or you can just Google it. But please, we rather get the call and find out it's nothing than go out the next morning after a business has been burglarized because somebody thought, oh, I don't want to bother the police, or it's probably nothing. So please just call us. I was chatting with Tim earlier and Aaron, and we were talking about how so much crime in Seal Beach are crimes of opportunity. So really, it's so important that you help harden the target. And what we mean by that is make your businesses less attractive to criminals. Install lights, install cameras, keep valuables out of your cars, lock your doors. So often we'll respond to calls in Seal Beach where somebody will leave their laptop on the front seat of their unlocked car overnight, and then the next morning, unfortunately, they're surprised when their laptop's stolen. And also, although Seal Beach is very safe, don't invite criminals to take your property, okay? Does anybody have any questions for me or the police department, or anything you'd like me to relay to the chief? No? Anybody online? No? Okay. All right, well, thank you all very much. Be sure to follow the Seal Beach Police Department on social media, Instagram and Facebook. We post a lot of updates on there, a lot of funny stories too that happen. And we're happy to promote all of your businesses on there periodically. So please message us if you have any questions. Yes, sir. Who's writing those wonderful stories? I knew somebody was going to ask that. The answer that I'll give, the political answer, is that we have a social media team. There is one sergeant who probably does more work than anybody else, but we're going to keep. Thank you. I'll relay that to the rest of the team. Thanks. Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, the question is who writes the content on our social media. I won't say. It's a secret. All right, well, thank you very much. I'll leave a couple of my business cards up here. I've got another meeting to attend, but please do not hesitate to reach out either through the chamber or through me for any question, and I look forward to seeing you all next month. Thanks a lot.
Okay, and I also wanted to invite Austin Mahia up here from Michelle Steele's office. He wanted to say a few words. And then after that, we're going to have Tim Way, and he's going to help us or talk to us a little bit about the car cruise we have coming up. And incidentally, Nick has been very instrumental in helping us plan for the car cruise. It takes a lot of coordination with the city and many entities, because even though we're not disrupting traffic, we have to plan so we won't disrupt traffic, if that makes any sense. Mejia.
Hello, good morning, everyone. Thank you to the Chamber for inviting our office. My name is Austin Mejia. I'm here on behalf of Congresswoman Michelle Steele, who represents the 40th Congressional District. Our office is always open to assist, and some of the ways that we could assist you in your businesses is with hearing your legislative priorities. We could assist with casework, so that's help with the federal agency. If you need assistance with some things like passports, small business loans, immigration issues for your staff, Veterans Administration issues, anything like that, we're able to assist. And then also we love to do field outreach, and we love to welcome new businesses to Seal Beach and to celebrate anyone who's having a, an event at their business. And so the best way to reach out to us is on steele.house.gov, and you could submit a request for certificates, and you could also contact us that way. I will be here this morning, and I would love to exchange business cards with all of you and meet you all and network. And thank you so much. It's great to see everyone here at the outdoor event.
Thank you. And now let's have Tim Way. And as Tim's coming over here, Aaron's right over there with Tim. Thank you, Aaron, so much. He's been very instrumental in helping us so each and every one of you have food, good tasting food at that. Right here, just can't beat this venue. I can't get over it. Anyway, here's Tim.
Good morning. Hey, Tim. Thank you guys for giving me an excuse to wear pants with a zipper. It's been a little while. It was one of those where you're like, okay, let's do it. This is really cool. This is really cool that we're doing this hybrid event. And can you all hear me? Well, I'm pleased to be up here to talk to you about a very first annual vintage car cruise event that we'll have here at the end of this month. It's on April 24th, and how we came up with this idea, we had to cancel the car show, as you guys know, last year, and this year we had to postpone it over to October 9th. The town's just been yammering to get something going, and we decided that this car cruise would be a great idea. It was actually one of our members of the Chamber of Commerce had held a similar event in Garden Grove. So I reached out to them, and that was about 9 months ago. We worked really close with PD and the city to get the approvals. And we're going to give it a try. So it's 200 vintage vehicles that will parade on a 3.5 mile route through the town. We're going to be starting up, right? It's going to be a ton of fun, and the participants themselves are going to have like a parade-like feeling. We're going to start up over off of Seal Beach Boulevard. We're going to come down Seal Beach, take a ride over by Bolsa at Magah. We'll serpentine throughout the hill, come over into Old Town via 5th Street, head down Marina to 1st, and then this is going to be a great area to be. The cars are going to come right up here on Ocean and take a left onto Main Street and parade right down Main Street. Each of the vehicles will have its own number assigned to it, and you'll be able to go online and vote for your favorite vehicle. And we have 8 different categories that you can choose from. We'll be selling t-shirts as well as posters, as you can see here. This design was done by the talented gentleman over at Anderson Brothers. And the vehicle that we chose was purposeful. This is a 1966 Plymouth Valiant. 62? Sorry, Brian knows 62. I've been saying 66 this whole time. Okay, 62. And the reason why we picked the Valiant is it's a small little message to the business owners in Seal Beach that they really have been valiant this past year. And we also put another hidden message on there. If you look on the license plate, it says Slick. And that's a little nod to the little statue over here at the base of our pier, whose name is Slick as well. So we're super excited about the event. We have plenty of opportunities for volunteers, which we actually need. We have staging that'll happen over in the Boeing parking lot we need some help with, as well as t-shirts, selling t-shirts the day of. So if you're interested in volunteering, please reach out to Mackenzie. And if you're online, you can chat us and throw in your hat. Anyhow, it's super excited. Any questions? All right, thank you guys.
You have one question.
Oh.
And repeat the question.
Oh, is it? Thank you. The question was, do we have any spots open to be a participant? And we do. We have limited registration left. So to get information on that, you can visit our website at www.sealbeachchamber.org.
Two questions. What's the classic, or what's the year, group, date, or whatever to qualify?
Mm-hmm.
And then my second question is, what 2 wheels involved, or strictly 4?
The question is, what's the criteria to be in a vintage car cruise? And it's defined very specifically. So it's the youngest car would be made in 1984, right? 1984. And then the other question is, are we accepting motorcycles? That's a great idea for next year, but right now we're just going to stick with the cars. Thank you. Any other questions? Great. All right. Looking forward to the event, guys. I wanted to mention that we'll be streaming the event online, which Corey will be doing for us. And we were able to snag a commentator, which will be Manny, right? As well as we have a subject expert from OPGI that will be running us through the online event as well. So super excited. Thank you for your time, guys.
Thank you, Tim. And we really do need a lot of help if you have time available that Saturday, April 24th. We need people to help stage. We need people to help take pictures for the voting app. We need people to help with just registration and everything. So please go talk to Mackenzie if you can and let her know that you'd be willing to help because we could use your help. So the next thing on the program is we'd have Deb Matchin to introduce the guests. And I don't know if we have any new members with us here today. Sure. Yeah.
Hey everyone. So great to see all of you. I was super excited and still am, and can't wait to see the ones I haven't said hi to yet. But more important, we have some new members in the last month. We have the UPS store at Garden Grove, Philip Gonzalez. Is Philip here? I don't believe so. Okay, Philip couldn't make it, but we want to all welcome him when we see him. And we have Sarah Eli, is it Eli? At Kurb and Go.
She will be our guest speaker.
Sarah can she come up now anyway?
Sure, you want to come up?
Come on up.
Okay. Hello, everybody. I'm actually your presenter today also, so you'll hear a little bit more about what I do in probably a few more minutes. But I'm Sarah Eley. I own a software development company, and one of our major products is called Kurb and Go, and I'll talk about it a little bit in a few minutes. So I appreciate. Welcome. Thank you.
Okay, let's see. We have guests today that we want to welcome. Hrant Ivazian, I probably messed that up. Welcome, everybody. Welcome, Hrant. And Bhavit Petakach. Is this? Sorry, I'm so sorry. I'm terrible. They did it. They used the worst one to do this. And orders.co. So thank you for visiting. We're glad to have you. Christine Bird of Westmont of Cyprus. Welcome. And Richard Flores, UBS Credit Union. And we have Oscar Velasco. Oh, LBS. I'm so sorry. Thank you. Be sure and welcome our new guests and new member after the meeting. Thanks so much.
Thank you, Deb. She's also our secretary, I forgot to mention, on the executive chamber board this year. She's been a real big help. Which brings us on to the next part of our program. I just want to spend 10 minutes, because I want to keep our program moving here, for a little bit of, and get ready for this, it's been the first time in a long time, live networking. So what I wanted to suggest is that I want, just amongst your table, I want you to share with each other, because we're now face-to-face, your name and your business, of course, but then here are a couple questions I'd like you guys to talk about. One is, as things are opening up, is your business going to change as things open up? And maybe you can share some insights with one another that might help each other. And then another topic after that is, are there any new shifts as a result of the pandemic that you are going to keep as a result of it? For example, at my business at Javatini's Coffee, we now have online ordering. I didn't have that before. And you know what? It's pretty slick. And so I'm probably not going to change with that. So why don't you guys introduce yourselves if you haven't already with the people at your table. And you got 10 minutes. So enjoy. Should we put on some music?
Okay, I think they muted us.
Not Harold. Okay, there we go.
Okay. All right. I want to take this opportunity to, I guess I got to, I want to take this opportunity to introduce Srgt Eley here with Kurb and Go, and she'll be our speaker this afternoon or this morning. So let's give everybody a warm applause for Sarah for, and by the way, she came all the way up from South County. And when she originally said yes, she thought it was going to be virtual. So I'm sure she was thinking, oh, this is going to be a piece of cake. All I have to do is walk to the other end of the office or our house, and I got this thing licked. And then we said, oh, we're doing in person. Is that okay? So that's quite a drive, but thank you so much for coming.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Rob, for having me. Thanks, Seal Beach Chamber, for being so welcoming. Not only am I a brand new member to the Chamber, but this is my first networking, either in person or virtual, I should say, my first in person and like everybody else over a year. So thank you so much. And yeah, nothing like coming in my very first meeting and doing a presentation for you all. So I appreciate it so much for having me. There should be handouts on your table. I normally do this presentation, obviously via PowerPoint. We're just kind of going with the flow here this morning and having this beautiful view and beautiful outdoor venue. So I'm going to kind of go through the slides. They're not quite in order, so I'll kind of let you know where we are on the slide deck to kind of follow along. I'm also going to go a little bit quickly, and there's lots of good information on here. So feel free to either contact me later with questions or take notes and go back to your partner who does what I do, if you already have one, and be able to work off of this. But first and foremost, my name is Srgt Eley. I own a software development company called Agilient. And one of the things that we do, I'll go over a little bit more about Agilient as well as Kurb and Go here at the end of my presentation. But one of the things that we do is we help build and redesign websites. So today I want to kind of go over, websites touch most everybody's lives. I can't imagine somebody who doesn't either touch a website daily or many times a day or have their own or have clients that have websites. So today we're going to talk about website fixes in the midst of a pandemic. Very, very important to be online and have a great online presence, especially when everybody is remote. So starting with the presentation. So credibility killers lurking on your website. Very, very important. Bad design, outdated aesthetics, poor usability, speed. It doesn't work on a mobile device. It needs to be mobile responsive and it's unsecure. Make sure security is great. So I'll go through all these things as we go on too. And be aware, the internet does not give second chances. Your website's your main role is to compel users to actually take action. A successful website is a converting website. I'll go over a little bit more about what conversions are here too. Very, very important. If you get people on your website and either they're not interested and they leave, they will not come back. Or if they come on your website and there's some kind of security error or security breach, then that is also too not a second chance. Really important. What are conversions? What am I talking about conversions? When users come on your website, you need to get them to do something on your website, not just visit. So some of the examples, depending on what your business is, they may buy something, they may sign up, they may ask a question, inquire about services, request more information. They may get a quote or download something. I say download. A lot of us are subject matter experts in our industry. If you write white papers, if you have information that they can download and take with them, that is something that you're getting a conversion on your website. Really important. Next page. So I'm going to go over 6 things to make your website more customer friendly. If your site is more customer friendly, conversions will improve. I know that seems really simple, but I look at websites all day, every day, and most of what I look at is not easy to use and navigate. So I'm going to go through all 6 of these things. Like again, I'm going to go pretty quick. If you guys have questions, please contact me later. Or if you have your own web designer, take this information back to them and update your website like today, this week, this month. Do it. So number 1, clearly state what you do. I know that seems simple, Of course, I'm stating what I do, but it's actually not super clear to people that are not either in your business or in your industry many times. You have less than 10 seconds to convince visitors to stay on your site. That's actually down to 7 seconds and sometimes less. If you're getting somebody on your website for 10 seconds, it's actually pretty long. So can they tell what you do in less than 7 seconds? Really take a hard look at your website, or have somebody that maybe isn't in your business to look at your website and understand that. You need to clearly communicate your unique proposition. What makes you different from your competitors, and why should people buy or do something with you? Describe the benefit that your customer will have working with you, again, over competitors. How do you solve your customers' needs? What distinguishes you from the competition? Again, I'm talking about competition. If you're not updating your website, if you're not clear, I guarantee your competition is. And it should all appear above the fold on your homepage. So what I say when I say above the fold, if you look like at an old-fashioned newspaper, right, it's folded in half like this, and it's on that front page. That's considered above the fold. So your website, when it comes up on a laptop, mostly, not on a phone, but a laptop or a desktop, above the fold is what you see without scrolling anywhere. So you need to clearly state what you do and not have anybody scroll anywhere on the page. Very, very important. Again, you think you know, you don't. Have somebody else look at your site and make sure they understand. Next page, simplify your choices. Too many choices are overwhelming to your visitors. It often leads to them doing nothing and closing and leaving your website. Be simple and clear. Make each choice noticeably different from the next. Keep in mind, like at the top, if you have a menu bar and you have an About Us page and you have a Meet Our Team page, that's a little bit ambiguous. It's hard to decide where to go next. So important, be very clear about the choices. The brain is lazy and impatient. I always say to write content, make your website at the level of about a 4th grader. I know that sounds pretty low, and I don't want to, especially what we do, a lot of what we do is very, very complicated, but it's really important to make sure that you have it very, very simple for any user that's there. And for the brain to be moved into actually putting effort in something, it has to be compelling enough. It has to be easy, and it has to be very well understood. So simplify the choices. Constant updates. This is actually what I've been doing a lot during COVID and during quarantine with a lot of my clients, is make sure you update your content. It's not one and done. I tell people, make sure your software and your website and your mobile apps and everything are alive. They're constantly updating. You're pushing changes all the time. Make your website alive. It really, really helps with search engine optimization. I think a lot of you guys have probably heard those words before, or SEO. So that's how you get popped up on Google really high. Google loves constant updates, loves to see that the code has been updated and touched. It brings users back to your website because they think you're an expert in something. They want to come back and see. Maybe they're engaged in something. Maybe it's fun. Maybe it's funny. So it brings users back. It also establishes you as an expert in your field. So I own a technology company. People might come to my website to learn more about technology and know, hey, I like the way Sarah presents it. I like the way what she has on there. I'm going to go back and learn some more stuff. And then finally, a blog. I know everybody, and a vlog too, video as well as written, really, really, really helps your website establish, as most of these other things I talked about as a subject matter expert. Google loves blogs. So just if you don't have a blog, I can help you create a blog really simply. It's not a ton of time, it's not a ton of effort, and it really, really helps your website. Clear call to action. This again sounds very simple, but people don't know what to do when they go to your site. Other than maybe I see a phone number, but I really don't know what else to do. I don't want to pick, I know I'm kind of in the generation, I never want to pick up the phone and call anybody. That doesn't happen to me. I'd rather send a form, send an inquiry, send a text. I would never ever pick up the phone. So you need to have a clear call to action. It should be strategically placed and designed to stand out. I put a few buttons on the PowerPoint slide so you guys can kind of get an idea. You know, buy now buttons, so great on conversions, you guys. You don't understand. If you have a shop up at the top, sometimes it's hard for people to actually do something. If you have a buy now, it really helps on conversions. Lead forms, capturing these people's information, super important no matter what industry you're in, service or a product or any kind of thing. If you capture people's emails, that data is so valuable. Subscriptions and newsletter signups, donate buttons, get a quote. Again, this call to action button should be above the fold on your homepage. Really easy to find and understand. And then frequently asked question page, an FAQ page. I don't see a lot of these on a lot of websites, especially older ones that have more than a few years old, not a ton of frequently asked questions page. Users love it because again, they don't want to have to call you if they have a question. If you have questions there and they can get their information quickly, it's really important. So users get answers quicker. They help the customers decide if they want to actually use you or not, which is great. They learn things they didn't already know. Sometimes I'll jump on an FAQ page and I'll see a question. I'll be like, I didn't even think about that. They do that? That's great. You know, and then I can go back and look for it. It helps establish authority in search engines. Again, Google loves frequently asked questions and they love to see updates on there, which is great too. And it saves time with customer service. If you have a big team that fields a lot of sales calls and a lot of customer service calls, an FAQ page will really then drive some of that traffic away from really paying those people to pick up the phone, which is important. I know I'm kind of flying through this pretty quick. I don't know. I want to make sure I get through all the information, answer any questions, and go over a little bit about what I do. What to do next? Like I said, take this information back to your team, your webmaster, your branding expert, your web designer, anybody like that, and update your website. If you haven't touched it, I tell people, if you haven't touched it in the last 6 months, normally on a normal non-COVID world, I say if you haven't touched it in the last 6 months, it needs to be touched. Should technically be touched every single month. COVID-wise, I have to tell you my website business has been busier than ever. So if you haven't updated your website during COVID, I guarantee your competitors are. So important. You know, Rob was bringing up putting on online ordering on his website. We've been doing tons of stuff like that during COVID. Really important. If you don't have a web designer or webmaster or branding person, I would love to work with you, obviously. If maybe you're not super happy with your current person or you have some questions, I'm more than happy to talk to you confidentially too when it comes to what's going on with your website. I'm more than happy to help on all that kind of stuff too. And then really once you get that website updated, once we really get it really dialed in, you can really start seeing those leads and those conversions start rolling in, which is so important. Really quick, can I pause really quick to see if I have any questions? I know I flew through that pretty quick before I go on to a little bit more what I do. Yes?
Sarah, you started off by saying the average user doesn't.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, had some questions about security breaches. And really that's per website, I mean on specifics, but just a general rule of thumb on websites on security. You guys know the little letters up at the top in the URL, it's HTTP, and then there's a :// and then the URL. A lot of websites we're starting to see HTTPS : / and then it's, so HTTPS is considered a secure website. Nowadays, even our browsers are updated. If you don't have the S on the end of that, it'll actually update and say, excuse me, unsecure, actually in that line. So getting a security certificate is a good first rule of thumb to just protect any kind of data that goes through on collecting any kind of information. That means emails, first and last names, any kind of stuff, just general information. Then we start to move over to private information, credit card numbers. Obviously, some of what we do, you know, work with QuickBooks and work with some stuff like that is social security numbers and stuff like that. I always recommend to always harvest any kind of actual proprietary information like credit cards. and social security numbers through a third-party software system that we can connect in. Never take credit card numbers over the phone, never take social security numbers over the phone, that kind of stuff. Always use software that has secure methods. And we can connect that all into your website to be able to do that and take them to an actual off-site way of doing that. Did that answer your question? Any other types of questions? One other quick thing I want to just touch on before, again, I go on to more about me really quick and what I do is ADA compliance on your website. That's kind of a hot topic right now. There's a lot of litigation going around and people getting sued because their website cannot be used by a blind person or somebody with some kind of other disability. Really, really important to either talk to me or talk to anybody who's designing your website to get your website ADA compliant. So I actually have a whole nother presentation just on ADA compliance, but I just kind of wanted to put that out there. I want to make sure I protect all of you guys and help you along with that too. Yes. I can definitely talk more about ADA compliance too when I have a little bit more time. But yes, your website does need to be ADA compliant. And California is a pretty litigation happy state. So I just worked with somebody recently that's getting sued. Just a solo entrepreneur too. No employees. She just does something on the side and she's got hit. So ADA compliance is a big deal. So kind of on the back of the presentations, who is a Jilliant? Who am I? Like I said, we do websites. I can help you with all sorts of information. When it comes to websites, we do web applications. Web applications is your website doing something. Websites give information. Web applications has it actually do something. Think about online stores. Think about portals. Think about linking to different types of software you have within your company. We do custom mobile applications. So those are the apps you download on your phone. iOS, Android, web interface. We do all sorts of stuff with that, mostly B2B. You'd be surprised. All sorts of companies want their own custom mobile app. It's great to see them embrace technology that way. We do custom software where we can actually create custom ERP systems, enterprise resource planning, and CRMs, customer resource management, custom type software. And we also do software implementation. That takes a software off your shelf like QuickBooks or Salesforce or Sage, and we can help you implement it. So I really work with what you want and what your budget is and be able to find a really great solution. Another thing I wanted to kind of share with you, and the reason I'm here, and we talked about a little bit about Kurb and Go, my business pretty obviously transformed very nicely to COVID life. I sent all my developers home. As long as we have a really good internet connection, they can code up to the life's content in their pajamas and be completely fine. But I know not everybody did quite what I was able to do with my business, especially around the restaurant world. Saw some really, really tough times last year and are continuing to see some tough times. We created our own custom mobile app, Kurb and Go, that kind of rivals the Uber Eats, DoorDashes of the world, and are offering it out to businesses and restaurants absolutely free, no charge. We are taking completely all of the commissions out of it. There's no charge for the users. It's just literally a community outreach that my company wanted to do to be able to outreach to everyone else. So I want to offer Kurb and Go up to any Seal Beach restaurant, or really any restaurant here in Orange County and LA County, to be able to get them and really have them move orders and get more money back into their pockets. So Kurb and Go, and then also too, we're just launching Book It and Go. It's similar to Kurb and Go. It's to rival the Expedia, Booking.com, and Travelocity. No commissions, again, for the hotel industry as they're trying to open back up. They've reached out to me and had some really difficulties with some of those types of things too. Yes? Online scheduling? Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I'm sorry. Online scheduling. The gentleman mentioned medical offices, but really online scheduling for many different other types of businesses too. Yep, there's all sorts of integrations we can do with scheduling for sure when it comes to what's going on there. So, and then finally, my contact information. I would love to be able to talk with you guys more. I know I've shot a ton of information at you. I know you probably have a lot of other questions and realize, what does this mean to me? Sarah, will you look at my website? What do you think you guys can do? All that kind of stuff. I'm more than willing to talk to anyone, absolutely free of charge. I would love to get to know all of you guys better too, and really help you guys move your business up into, you know, 2021 and beyond for sure. So thank you so much. Is there any other questions for me? I appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Sarah. I hope everyone got that was worthwhile for you. We'll try to have informative speakers for you, at least in the next couple of meetings in foreseeable future. There, before we wind down, I almost forgot. Did you guys get these little tickets? We got some good prizes here that we're going to be raffling off. Where's the,
Corey's got it.
Corey has it. We have our official spinner box. Oh, did we put our ticket in there? All right. Could you give me a hand with what prizes? So what's the first prize?
Doesn't say who it's from. A bottle of wine.
We have a bottle of wine.
I'm not sure if it's from you.
It's from the Seal Beach Chamber of Commerce. We love our wine. And so the first winner is
Awesome.
okay, ticket number 433036. All right, Diana. Diana Bean.
There you go. Congratulations. Mama wants. So make
Okay.
sure you call my number.
All right, did you give me a new ticket yet? Okay. Now this one is a Robert Mondavi private selection. Whoa. Okay. 433051. All right, there you go. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Careful with the cords there. Okay, this is a bunch of miscellaneous grab bag stuff. It's real. My copywriter didn't send me the wording on this one. There's all kinds of stuff. We'll leave it at that. And okay, 433054. That's okay.
You're embarrassed.
It's Brian Warner. All right, we got a new one.
Yeah, I need stuff.
Okay, 433034. All right. Papa D here.
Oh, you're tough. You're tough.
Oh, there's two?
Yeah.
All right. And then we have a second bag of stuff.
You got stuff.
433027. All right. Sarah, congratulations. Yes. And now for the big prize.
Thank you.
John from Alamitos Eye Care donated $100. What was it? $100 gifts? Cash. Okay, cash. All right. Did that get your attention? And thank you. I appreciate that. Okay, 433019. All right. Congratulations. Well, that's going to conclude our meeting for today. Thank you again so much for coming. Please share with other people how much you